of 60% of the 2012 Devil's Claw harvest as having been sustainably harvested. It is intricate work to dig carefully down alongside the plant, taking care not to damage the taproot. An experienced harvester can tell from the color of the taproot if the plant is mature enough to harvest, and will immediately close up the hole to protect the plant if it isn't. The active ingredient, harpagicide, is found in the side tubers and the connecting tentacles. Only those on one side of the taproot are harvested. If they are too small, they are left to grow for another year or two. The producer and processor organizations, or PPOs, are an important cog in the development of Namibia's communal conservancies. The importance of working with PPOs on Devil's Claw, or other species, ultimately extends well beyond sustainably utilizing the resource. PPOs are increasingly taking the lead in managing their own affairs, including taking tough decisions on sanctions to be applied in isolated cases where monitoring has revealed unsustainable harvesting practices. Community game guards and resource monitors' responsibilities include monitoring harvesting practices in their areas. As indigenous plants have traditionally been harvested and processed by women, developments in the INP field are particularly important from a gender perspective. Maria Nangolo describes how traditionally the best Marula juice would be offered to the king and elders. The rest of the community, including the women who did all the work, would have to make do with whatever was left. Marula juice would be served at important events like weddings and at the annual Marula festival. Since independence, women have been empowering themselves, and now they earn a direct cash income through sales to Udafano. Maria Neruru explains that in the past, only women would collect marula fruit. It would never happen that a man would do such a thing, or even go near a marula tree. Nowadays, however, although not members of the cooperative, some men are also involved in marula fruit collection. With support provided through the Innovation Fund, MCA Namibia has built on the progress made since independence, supporting further research on and product development of indigenous natural products and workshops for information sharing and planning. Through an INP Innovation Fund grant, for example, the market and regulatory environments in the United States have been assessed, and a Devil's Claw extract has been developed as an additive ingredient. This should result in substantial value addition and the capture of a greater portion of the value chain. A new company structure that allows PPOs to share in benefits is also to be established. Marula juice and beer, and the oil that is extracted from the kernels, have traditionally been consumed in the northern communal areas. Under another grant, research was conducted into increasing capacity at Udafano women's marula manufacturers, improving the quality of the juice that is processed, and investigating potential new products based on marula skins. There is also growing international demand for marula oil as a cosmetics ingredient.
We're doing a project with the support of MCA through their Innovation Fund on improving the quality of the marula juice and all the other marula products that are produced here at EWC. We would want this product to be available throughout the year, as there is a great demand for it. We'd also want to be able to, in the end, produce a product that is shelf stable, that can be sold in grocery stores across the nation. For marula oil, there's definitely export prospects, as you see that there's a large demand for the oil in terms of cosmetics.
The INP activity also worked through the National Botanical Research Institute to provide market information in the form of a series of market bulletins, which were distributed free of charge to all stakeholders. The bulletins served the purpose of keeping all INP stakeholders abreast of recent developments and economic performance in the INP field. MCA Namibia's agriculture project has brought about substantial upgrading in veterinary services and facilities, particularly in rural areas. It has paved the way for the adoption of better rangeland management and animal husbandry practices, and promoted understanding of equitable land access for all. And it has assisted the development of Namibia's growing indigenous natural products industry. The legacy of the project is to be found in the beneficiaries themselves.
MCA Namibia, for the last years, worked successfully on the important projects in our country: education, tourism, and agriculture. We thank the American government and the people of the United States of America for their generosity in joining hands with us to provide much needed services to our communities.